Hello, this is Josh from Advanced Camping bringing you another episode of Fireside Chats with Josh. I'm sorry it's been so long. I had just gone on vacation. My wife just graduated nursing school. Uh, Go Danielle. And yeah, we went on a little vacation to Florida. We did the whole Disney thing. We went, yeah, on the beach. So, I mean, everything was great. But I do apologize it's been so long. So, without further ado, we have a really cool new thing. I always love the new things, right? This is from Roadtrek. This is a Roadtrek Play with a granite exterior, very affordable, wonderful machine. Uses AGM batteries versus lithium to keep the cost down, but still gives you the underhood generator. Still, gives you the ability to run the air conditioner right off of that battery. It's just a little bit of a different battery system than lithium and is a lot less expensive. You can actually get them commercially. You can order them online, this exact battery. So it's a 400 amp hour battery, so still pretty significant in terms of amp hour usage and everything. And you also, this one comes with the 300 watts of solar on the roof, which is the package deal with the TV and the TV antenna that come with, already all attached here. So this one's really fully loaded, and especially I was really surprised to see the RAM chassis, which has just about every feature I could find. It has the rear view mirror camera. It's got adaptive cruise control, which is a really nice touch, and it's got the large touch screen. So in our world right now of RVs, every chassis we get's a little bit of a snowflake. Each one's a little different. This one's got it all. So look no further. This is definitely the right one. And it's got the new TechnoForm cabinets, and they are super nice looking. Do not ask me why they call them TechnoForm. They probably do something more interesting with them to make them look this way. I'm not really sure. We'll get more details later, I'm sure, but it is very, very sharp looking. They've upped, I would say, the interior look, the aesthetic of the Roadtrek Play 10 times, pretty easy. So beautiful, beautiful interior in here that is brand new. Certainly, I would honestly put it up against any of their more premium products like the Zion any day of the week. It really does look that nice, and just it makes it feel different enough from a Zion or a Chase or something like that. Um, where yeah, I mean it's almost hard to justify the extra expense. Almost, you really got to want the extra technology, I would say, and the power steps of the Zion. But the other point would be, when you're talking power steps, that's one more thing to go wrong. Where here you have a nice big running board that's permanent. You're not going to get road grime in there. It's not going to stop working. It's always going to work. So there's something to be said about that. The AGM battery as well. I've always been a fan of AGM batteries, even over lithium. Certainly, lithium's going to win out in capacity. I mean, it's going to, but they can be a little finicky. They don't like it when it's cold. Here up here in Wisconsin, that can be an issue. Yeah, there's things to combat that, of course. There's heaters on there, stuff like that, but you don't have to worry about any of that with the AGM battery. It also the solar is always charging the battery on here, so the battery is like always in tip top shape. I really love that. On the lithium modules, any of them, you have to turn the lithium batteries on. And since they have battery management systems on board, um, then basically they're going to suck up some power. So you have to turn those on and they'll suck power. And then overnight, as you're not getting solar, you're going to drain more than you're getting from solar. Where here, it's just what you think would happen. The solar is always working, always charging the batteries, even when the battery's disconnected, even when you're not doing anything, it's just in storage. So there's my spiel anyway on AGM versus lithium batteries and why I do like AGM. Certainly, if you want the biggest capacity, we've got many other models for that. But if you want something reliable that's always going to work, no muss, no fuss, and is a reasonable price, this is where the Roadtrek Play comes in. And now you really aren't sacrificing much with that interior. It looks so nice. We're going to go over that in just a little bit. But we have a nice power awning on the outside. We've got lights. What I like is all the attachments for the electric, water, all that's on the outside. So you don't need to keep a rear door open in order to just have city water, for instance. If you want your city water connected, you just connect it right up. It already has the water pressure regulator built right in there, so you don't have to mess around with buying another water regulator. So it's ready to go. You got your hitch wiring. It even has a coax cable for cable TV, should you so desire. Maybe it's rainy out or something. You got your outside shower here with hot and cold water. Really quite nice. It's got the macerator pump system. Basically, it chews up all the waste, and whether you're in incline, decline, it won't matter. It'll pump all the waste out all the time. There is a gravity backup in case you don't want to use the macerator. Not sure why you wouldn't. It's really a more civilized way of emptying the waste, I think, is you're up in the cockpit pushing a red button instead of where the action's at. But let's say you just wanted to use gravity, you can still do that. Or if the macerator pump failed, you have a backup. So very cool. We've got the instant tankless water heater. Definitely nice touch. We've got our furnace venting right there. And we'll just take a quick walk around here. Front end looks quite nice. What I like about these granite ones, and people will oftentimes say, well, it's darker, it'll collect heat. That may be a little bit true, but also this one is technically supposed to be two-tone paint, right? So this actually is not painted at all. You'll get that on some models and some you won't. This, it isn't painted, but with the granite, it looks like one continuous color. So in this model, I feel like the granite's the best color to go with by far, as it all looks uniform, looks good. Looks like a nice custom RV in the right sunlight, plenty of sunlight. You get a lot of metallic flake built in with the granite, which is why I guess they call it granite. Just caught that right now. Oh, yeah, Josh. All right, coming on in here. Well, yeah, so I mean, right away, this thing is really nice, really classy. Gives you, definitely a feel of luxury right as you walk in the door. Gotta love that. That's all new with the TechnoForm cabinetry. And then you can see in the back, there's wood and then wood accents all throughout. They have a different latching system that's much more durable and tougher. I'll show you that in a minute. Sink in our kitchen, our dinette area is all going to kind of remain the same. This can lift up, can be a little, desk area or extra counter space, whatever you want. Good storage underneath there. 2-burner stove. Nice stainless steel backsplash. Microwave up here. And then the fridge and freezer, nice and big on a Class B, and it's all at eye level. That's what I like about this. Everything's really at eye level. You're not really crouching, trying to, get at things. The microwave here too, just right at eye level, right where you want it to be. So it's not too tall, too low. It just makes everything a little bit easier. So as you can see, we've got the twin bed configuration, and the rear, those are sort of headrests, I guess, and they're adjustable. So think, like poolside loungers, where it has that adjuster for your head. It's got the same thing. You can see I've got that side adjusted up a little bit. But yeah, just look at the detail in here. I mean, it's just really, really well done here. Surprising to see on their plays, which is, their more affordable entry. So really is pretty nice and really does blur the lines now pretty significantly, as you have all the same appliances as like a Zion or something like that. Or Chase, you're just really getting some different things like no power steps. There's, no control, no universal control. Let me show you here. So it's just got the button control versus all digital display that you can work on your smartphone. The Zions will have all that and lithium batteries, yes, but this does all the same stuff. It won't run the air conditioner quite as long as the lithium batteries, but it still will. And it still has the underhood generator, so you can recharge that battery pretty quickly. So, it still does all the same stuff. So we're going to have at least 2 seat belts. I believe it's just 2. I'd have to double check. Could be 3. Um, check your literature on that. But it's at least 2, maybe 3. Most people are getting this as a 2 to 3 person vehicle anyway, so yeah, should be perfect for that. Lots of overhead storage, and yeah, these latches really are heavy duty. So this is what the latch is. Normally, I'm seeing plastic latches, like everything is plastic. Now that we got like a big metal cylinder here with a big hook, and it does a good job. Like that's not going anywhere. You can like feel that when that latches, man. That is like no give, nothing. So that's going to last a lot longer. As cabinet latches, number one thing that people come back for. People always ask me that. So number one thing, that people come back for or goes wrong, and it's cabinet latches for sure. So yeah, air conditioner right on the roof here. Of course, we can run that off our battery system as needed. It's going to have the rear screen as well as the side screen. So you can screen the whole thing off. It does have a power vent up front to really move air. And again, this has the package. I've heard it called the tech package or whatever you want to call it, but it has the big swing arm TV. So you can swivel this 180 degrees, swivel your 2 front captain's chairs there and watch TV. You can watch like, the weather if you want to see the weather, the news for where you're at for the day. Of course, it's a smart TV, so you can stream all your apps, anything you want. Just create a Wi-Fi hotspot on your smartphone. And if you really want to get more in depth with that, let me know. There are things you can do to boost your signal, boost your Wi-Fi, things like that we can talk about. You can see that power vent up there. That moves so much more air than you would think. It looks small, looks like, yeah, that's not going to do anything. I'm going to run my air conditioner. Even being an air conditioner guy, I am an air conditioner guy for sure. I'll be in these things in 100-degree days, and I'm telling you, you turn that thing on, it's a different world in here. It sort of creates a negative pressure atmosphere in here, which basically means you're getting a breeze no matter where you sit. So let's say I open up this window right behind me with the screen, then I'm going to get a breeze right through here, and I'm going to feel that. It's going to be really, really quite comfortable. So it does a great job. Of course, you do have the air conditioner that you can turn on anytime you want. The other nice thing, people will sometimes put like a crock pot or something in the sink and have their food ready for them by the time they get to their spot, which is a cool thing you can do. Is you have that battery capacity in engine generator, you have that big inverter, so you can run any 110 appliance you want, and when you're moving, it's basically unlimited power. So yeah, that's a really cool thing you can do. And yeah, working our way upwards, I could show you the inside of the bathroom here. Remember, we have that instant tankless water heater. Roadtrek also has a 37-gallon freshwater tank, by far the biggest in the industry. So that, coupled with the instant tankless water heater for a guy who likes long showers, that is going to be pretty slick. I don't know. Granted, I know there's gray water tanks, black water tanks, but if you're at a campsite and you can empty that pretty easily, you could see nice long showers in that thing. But okay, let's take a look up here. So these are all the options I was telling you about at the beginning. So it's going to have blind spot on the mirrors, and it's going to have the rear view mirror camera built in, so that's on all the time. It's not just like a rear view. It's not like a backup camera. It can kind of help with that, but it's on all the time. Gives you a wide angle view of everything going on behind you, so it helps you decide when to change lanes, as you have a ton of blind spots with a whole motorhome back here. So you're not gonna be able to see everything with a regular mirror straight back. So with that camera, you can absolutely see everything. It looks crystal clear. Your eyes get used to that like within the first 2 minutes, and you never want to drive anything else until it's that good. You just sort of get used to that very quickly, and you never really want to go back. Up here, this is going to be our adaptive cruise control. So if you look at those 3 buttons here, that's what you're looking for if you want to see the chassis has adaptive cruise control. This one does, which again, everyone's a snowflake. Never know what you're going to get. Life's like a box of chocolates, right? So this also has a big touch screen and does have the wireless charging port here as well. So not all of them have that. So very, very well outfitted Ram chassis. I think a lot of that's luck. A lot of that's also what Roadtrek orders. But, you know, I think you get a little bit of luck thrown in there too. They also order it this way so you can put some additional stuff on the top here, devices, maps, whatever you want to do. And then really good lined overhead storage in here too that's real deep. You can see it is kind of lined like with a bed liner and goes back quite a ways. So really good storage up above here and up there. So they really have used every little last space for storage. Really do love these Roadtrek plays as they're just such a good value for money. So again, my name is Josh. The number will be right on the screen here. Give me a call anytime if you want to know more about this, if you need to know the price. I can help you with everything. So, yeah, just work with me here, and please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's so important as we're so new and just starting out here. I've been doing YouTube work for the past 14 years of my life on a different channel, and I'm starting fresh here. So I really need you guys' support. If you like what you see, please do subscribe. It means a ton to me right now. You can always reach out with comments too. I always answer my comments. Again, the past few weeks with vacation and my wife graduating, haven't been the best at that. I apologize, but we'll be doing better. So look forward to talking with you all soon. I love each and every one of you. You let me know what I can do for you. I'm here for you guys, and I'm just looking forward to talking with you soon. Thanks again and have a great day.